The first time Southern coaches laid eyes on Malcolm Miller, it was basketball love at first sight.
We seen Malcolm a year ago at a junior college showcase in Dallas. Coach Price brought him to my attention, and he was one of the guys that fit our board that we were looking for. And luckily we ended up with him.
Obviously, when you have a kid that you see that's 6'6" and is athletic and can shoot the basketball, that always draws your eye when you're a recruiter. And when I saw Malcolm, I knew he had a little something special to him.
After that, Coach Banks told Coach Price to stay on Miller and try to persuade him to come to the Bluff, which seemed unlikely given the attention he was getting from some big-time schools.
And I watched him play, and I was like, that's a guy that fit into what we're trying to do. We got to have this kid. And a lot of times when you say that, a lot of times you don't get him because everybody else wants him. But Coach Price did a great job, following him and staying on his trail.
He had quite a few, high major schools looking at him, a couple schools in the Big 12, SEC. So obviously, when a kid is hearing from them type schools that it normally, hey, it's just Southern University, but I just kind of hung in there.
Talk about Coach Price's role in getting you here to campus.
Yeah, he was really determined to get me out here. He was really persistent and just stayed on me a whole lot. And I could tell he had a lot of faith in me, and he told me I could come out here and do big things.
That persistence paid off, and now Miller is rewarding that effort, averaging 17 points a game, and going into this weekend's action is second in the nation, shooting 50.5% from three-point range.
I didn't think I was going to be being as successful as I am right now, but I've been practicing really hard and practicing with my teammates every day, so I'm trying really not to get a big head.
And it would be easy for him to get a big head, or at the very least, demand a bigger role. You see, Miller hasn't started a game all year, doing all of his damage off of the bench.
I had did it in JUCO, so it's something I'm used to, you know what I'm saying? And I really know my role on the team, and I feel like the coach needs me to come off the bench to help bring energy off the bench and some scoring off the bench.
He's a team player. He's not into any egos. He's just all about playing and having fun out there on the court.
So Miller's season has been special, but his coaches say the measure of how special it will be in the end is how he fares against SWAC opponents when they get a second chance to go against him.
Another reason why that he's having a successful career he's having right now is called the Derrick Bell train. Everybody knows who he is. They out to stop him every night, and Malcolm been able to take advantage of that. So it'll be a second time around. So we will see what will happen, when we start playing and people know him.
Miller has been good and seems to be getting better, picking up his second Conference Player of the Week award. And if he keeps it up, he could lead the Jags back to the NCAA tournament for the first time in 7 years. In Baton Rouge, Paul Boron for CST Tonight.